Oshoba. He helped us separate politics from Christianity. We will be right then to say that since it is a dirty game, since Christians should not partake in it, should we submit to those who are ruling, to those we see as dirty? Then should we Christians continue to submit to them? What's your take on this, sir?
Praise the Lord. Submission to me is a very big, a quoted word there. For us as a Christian, he has thought about relationship, and he has also mentioned about the country where there is egalitarian purposes. In a country where we have a Western world, where we have egalitarian system, everybody has a right. You cannot compare it with Nigeria, where politics has been turned into optic and cultic fellowship. We have a politics in Nigeria that is messed up from the root of our generation. How could Christians come and clean it up? We are a body of holiness as a Christian. We are a body of purity. We do not have to mingle with them. That is why the Bible is saying in 2 Corinthians, do not be on equal yoke with unbelievers. There you are going to find different kinds of sinful people. Authorities being made to the deep of the hellfire. But when it comes to who is who in politics, do you understand? There are people that will gang up against you. We have copied Nigeria, politics a close shape to death, even for myself, when I joined politics. But
I have a very good, we all know his name. Can I then draw a conclusion from your statement that he is compromising his faith?
Yes. Praise the Lord. Pastor Oshibajo, who is the Vice President of Nigeria, thank God for his life. He was there not because he was a... Are you with me? He's not a politician. But what I'm going to tell you is that when Oshibajo was there, the killing, the random killing in the southeast, in the southern Kaduna, in...
Sir, in response to your submission, sir, you mentioned earlier that the way the U.S. we are practicing their own politics, is this the same way we are practicing it? But those that have made U.S. to become U.S., are they Muslim or Christian?
They are Christians because they are in an egalitarian society. Yes, a society where every person has a right. A society where you can opt and do, and stand by what you have done. Here in Nigeria, you cannot compare Nigeria with America. Do you understand? It is only in America that anybody that is accused of maybe a perjury, he will say, I'm leaving the office, without anybody rancoring him to say, go and resign. He will leave the office. Are you with me? So we are asking.
Amen. The Bible tells us as Christians that let our light so shine that people might see it and glorify our Father in heaven. If politics is about getting power, and since Christians are also part of a society, okay, Christians are also part of a society, to such an extent that even when Israelites were taken captive to Babylon, meaning that, how can you explain that further?
Thank you, sir. In the book of Matthew chapter 5 verse 13 to 6, like you rightly said, Jesus called a disciple to be salt and light. You are a Christian. How do you want to sort the society when the Sunday as a Christian? But because of what I've been taught in the church, I say I can't be yes, Madam Padano. Who knows today? They are talking of amplifier, they are talking of this. If I'm one of the senators, how much is 2 million? Therefore, for that assertion, tí dáàdi make pé ìyàwó Jonathan àbí ìyàwó bóyá prof it means he's not a man of impact. And I want to say, vice president is not an elective post. If you want Christians to partake in politics, contest for governorship, contest for president, and we are saying it's not possible. I will give you an example. Like Daddy rightly said, what we have in Christian today, we don't make use of it. All this mountain in Nigeria, who owns it? Who owns it? Answer me now. We church. Most of the mountain. And really, in time of Governor Fayose Ekiti.
And on everything that he has committed onto our hands. So that is government. But the problem we are having now is that the way politics is being played outside in the Western world is not the way we are playing it in Nigeria. The players in Nigeria are demonic. The players in Nigeria are evil. The players in Nigeria are deceitful. You can count any kind of atrocities you find it among them. Because we are not playing politics but sectorialism. And that is the problem we are having. Look at what happened in Shomolu local government. Are you with me? The election that went round, we are thinking about Bobowale is going to be the what? The chairman. But all of a sudden, 39.9 hours in the midnight, money changed hands. Somebody is there taking money. And another person was enshrined. You see, this is no politics is where egalitarian people can stand and be able to defend themselves. It is only if Nigeria today there can be a singular private individual contesting, not party. If anybody can come individually as a Christian and want to contest and he carry along other Christian members along with him. But for you to say you want to go into the party is sectorial. Do you understand? They are sectorial, they are not playing politics. And because they are sectorial, they have individual tendencies, selfishness, and evil atrocities being perpetrated in them. And that is why it is difficult for every Christian. The Bible says, love not the world. All that is what is in it. If you love the world, you are not going to be what? A friend of Christ. So to me, going into all those fields, politics in Nigeria, which I say sectorialism, is going into the world. And the deep of the world is so darkness that can, swallow a Christian unless you are ready to compromise. Many people that you call Christian today, they are no Christian.
So that politics can be played as it's been played in the... How can we be able to do it? Can we sit down and be suffered and be crying without taking steps? What is the way out for we Christians?
If you see Pastor Oyedepo, how many leaders of the churches today can stand the test of time, like Pastor Oyedepo? In the problem that we have been having concerning Christians in Nigeria, he has been the forefront fighting for the cause. No other Christian leaders has been able to measure to his height. They are always trying to play sectorialism in their churches. My brother has said that it is the problem of the leaders of the church that has put us in the problem. They have not been able to stand and defend even the Christians themselves and the church that they belong. So it is only when we have all Christian leaders that can come together and speak the truth and be able to stand by it and be able to defend the cause of Christians. It is then that we can have, a good commendable band of Christians that can say, yes, I want to push myself into Christianity. Into politics.
Amen. Let's just round off now. We have your final comment because our time is fast spent. Let's have your final comment.
For a Christian to be fully participating in politics, like I've said earlier, the Bible made it point blank to us that let our light so shine before all men. And I've said in the course, even in your community, you can start to be a good leader in that place, and people around you will emulate you. And once they know, when they see them, people will immediately follow suit. You don't need to join those that have already made mark on the ground, but gradually they can be swept off. And the one thing is that the problem with women is that we want to start from the presidency. No, you can start.
kí làwọn dídà kan máa pé wọn tá a fúnra wa tá a jáde níbi tá a nínú ẹ̀wọ̀n tá a fira wa sí. brother mi à ń sọ nípa pé bóyá ológundé ẹ wo teach it and kọ́ wa for the past Sundays about authority in Christ kí lẹ ní ìdíjàmù fún. If you read people very well ẹnìkan ní wíìkì tá a lò tẹ́yìn ẹnìkan tọ babaláwo lọ ó ní kó fún un ní ayẹta ẹni yẹn sọ pé kó jẹ́ kó ń dán ẹ̀ta yẹ̀ wò lára ó ní rárá ó ní ìwọ tó ṣoògùn yẹn fún mi jẹ́ kí lára ó yìnbọn sí bàbá yẹn kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àbọ̀tá máa ń ka news bàbá kú. ilé ìta ìsọ yìí let's go to my state in Ekiti tá a bá di ó lè tì ní pé àdúrà tá a ń gbà sí èsì ń gbàdúrà.
Easy. Those, you know how many people who have been assassinated. We know people that they won't and they will affect you. So as Christians, we don't need to, unless you just want to something, because you can't survive in Nigeria politics. How many of them are Christians? Muslim, governor, Muslim, everybody Muslim. And the Bible says, blessed is he, blessed he from the house of the Lord. So are you blessed in the name of the Lord if you still go to one babalawo, you come to church on the morning?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
30 seconds.
Praise the Lord. Say the truth. And the truth is, there is no elective position that you are going to go, that you are not going to take an oath. I am telling you what I know. Unless you are being influenced to a position. If you are going to take an elective post in Africa and in Nigeria politics, you are going to be taken
Together.
And then still there.
We see